Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 32 of my Empire campaign, where last time we defeated Kemmler. That's right, we've seen Kemmler off. He's dead. For good this time, I hope, unless one of our provinces rebels and he comes back. But I think we're going to be okay, because Bretonia is pretty much under control, he says as he mouses over a lot of unhappy provinces. But most of those are unhappy because of the whole confederation thing, because we confederated with Wolfram? Wolfman, person. I can't remember what his name was. Hang on. Replace Lord. Where is he? There is he. Wolfram. He's the Prince of Betchafen. Upkeep reduction for Empire Knights, Knights of Blazing Sun, and Reichsguts. We want to get him in an army. I mean, he's an old guy, but he's pretty spry for an old guy. Probably, I'm guessing. We've also got the conga line of wizards, of course. Someone suggested I give them...
calls to me.
I really hope he does. Suggested I give them some followers to increase income. Unfortunately, they can't equip them, basically. I know I've got some, but they can't. The wizards can't equip them, I guess, to stop you from stacking all of the money increasing things. Not that we're doing particularly bad for cash, as if we change by money, we can see that Reichland here is making a lot of money. A huge amount of money, in fact. And Eastern Sylvania over here is making, it's not bad. We do have money bags, and I am tempted to actually bring him over to the conga line to reinforce the conga line. I'm tempted. I don't think... I mean, I know they stack.
What?
I don't think the multipliers stack, so I think it would only give us a little bit more... I don't think it would be worth traipsing him all the way over. But if we can get more noble wizards, of course the wizards who give you more income by default from just their trait, then there's no reason not to recruit them and add them to the conga line, because that's, as the conga line gets longer, the power of the empire grows. That's apparently how that works. No one understands it. Economists they hate the conga line of wizards. Really do. The sixth conga lining wizard will surprise you, maybe. Elspeth is currently headed to go and deal with chaos. I'm going to be honest. So far, the chaos invasion not really much to write home about. I'm not concerned so far. Not really much of a problem. We should be able to wipe them out fairly easily. Kislev still actually holding fairly well there, and we've got Dietz. Oh, we can Dietzer. Oh, actually, come over here. Can we assassinate this guy? Bop, got him. Nice work.
They will be judged.
They will be indeed, and you can be a specialist, sure. And we're going to move all up. We're moving our armies up. What I'm going to do with Karl, I think, is first off, I'm going to get another steam tank, and I'm going to call it Gordon. Yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get on the steam tank, we're going to call him Gordon, and we're going to replace some of these units. I'm thinking maybe the swords, maybe just replace all of them and get great swords. We got the money. I'm thinking maybe do that. Okay, we've got commandment available in the Northern Grey Mountains. Let's go with Hold Festag. That's what we do in all the places that are grumpy. We just hold Christmas, effectively. Apparently is what we do. It's like if people are a little bit grumpy, it's just Christmas every day. You have the endless, Christmas songs on repeats, all wrapping paper, and
I will marshal the men.
Yes, that too. All of that good stuff. Let's end the turn.
Show me the accused.
Albrich is moving. We're going to get Albrich and Thyrus. We're going to move them both up to the east, and then if Archaon does spawn, then we can use these agents to slow down portions of his army, break them up. That way we don't need Lightning Strike. Although Lightning Strike is a very useful skill. Let's not write it off. But, I mean, you have to get a whole bunch of skills that aren't really that... I mean, the blue line is always very strong, but it's so boring. It's not very interesting, is it? It's not all the time, but most of the time. Because of Chaos have been destroyed so soon. My goodness. So if we can if we wipe out the Warriors of Chaos, then they should respawn. I'm not quite sure how many times they respawn. God, so many. Salt. Fine. can we...
What?
No. We cannot block an army, but maybe we can... If I come here and see if we can lay a little ambush, something like that.
Yes.
Now we've still got... Alright, Albrecht. We've got some annoying agents. It's Najal Gold Taker. Now this guy's been a massive pain in the arse for quite a while. And he's going to continue to be a massive pain in the arse apparently, because we can't kill the mother fricker.
Forward.
Okay, you guys come over here. Now,
To the provinces.
I really want to catch up with Wulfric, so we're going to
Let us move.
scooch up here,
By Sigma's right. How should
see if we
proceed?
can assault Wulfric.
Preemptive strike. Sir?
Not bad. Holy shit, look at that. Not bad at all, taking chunks out of his army. Excellent work. And we've got this army over here. They are going to march... Oh, actually, well, no, it's fine. It's fine. You can go there. You can go there. And how long before Wolfram's ready? 3 turns. Right, because I want to get some Knights of the Blazing Sun, which we can get thanks to the Blazing Sun chapter house. So these guys, they have fire attacks effectively, which is... and magic resistance. Interesting. They've got a lot of melee attack, not much melee defense. Yeah, so a good unit, especially with the fire attacks, good against those chaos trolls, probably. That's what I'm guessing. And of course we want to check every single turn to make sure we've got someone with noble. Is it noble? I think it's noble. Confident? No, don't care. I don't want confidence in my army. I just want someone. I just want the aristocracy, basically. Balthazar, come on, hurry up. I'm not trying to. You just need to hurry up, mate. Come on, off we go. Come on, chop chop. Come on, chaos won't wait, will they? Hmm? No, they won't. We know this to be true. Now, there's a couple of quite nasty armies around here, and well, I mean, I guess we're okay. If I like scooch over here, then we should be able to reach Mousillon. If we get attacked, at least we're not marching. So let's get some... Oh, you know what I want to do? I've been meaning to do this for ages, is get the Nullen Gunnery School. The Gunnery School is a centre of excellence where the nation's greatest artillerymen are trained and cannons forged. That's going to increase our upkeep reduction from 5% to 10%. Excellent. Oh, I've been meaning to do that for a little while now, and I'm glad I finally got to it. Do we have anything? I feel like a chapel is a good idea. Shrine to Sigmar. So we sorted out that. Who hasn't moved? Dietz. Come over here, because I want to keep an eye on what's going on. Okay, nothing. Okay. Do I take Prague? Do I take Prague and use it as a defensive position? Because Chaos is always going to spawn here, and the first city they're going to hit is always going to be Prague. So do I sit here? If I can get defences, I can weather the storm. Problem is, defences will take quite a while to get up. It's tricky. Waldemar. Holy shit, Waldemar. What a lad. You can have a... No, you've got an Imperial Pegasus, so have a bladed shield. Something like that. Are we happy with that? Carl's going over there. You guys are all moving. Okay, that's fine. Good. Excellent. Still haven't added to our conquer. Oh, Volkmar. I forgot about Volkmar. That's fine. Volkmar is just going to sit in the north and defend us from potential Norscan raids, at least until my cities in that region have max level walls. At that point, I think I'm fairly happy with just letting them get on with stuff. I don't think Wulfric's going to be too much of an issue. I think he's mostly going to be trying to hit the northern shore. I think when you only have Marienburg, they will just try and hit Marienburg because that's the closest player settlement to them. But I think once you've got the entire northern coast, they tend to be a bit more selective. Oh no, we're going to have rebellion. Where are we going to... There. Okay, well that's not a major issue. Volkmar is an authoritarian. I mean, that's not a massive surprise, really. Assault garrison failure. Okay, we didn't get attacked, which is good. And if I rush, I should be able to get over here to stem the public order.
I command
not as much as I hoped. It's not great. Volkmar, how's things there? That's okay. That's not too bad. That's generally fine. Castle Bastone's okay. And this is fine. It's not as bad as I was a little bit worried things would be a little bit worse in Bretonnia, to be honest. I thought it might take a little while to get things under control, but actually, you know, they're not too uppity, which is nice. Not too uppity.
This will bolster the nation.
That's probably the best thing you can say about the Bretonians. Not too uppity.
Pick up the pace.
Now I do want to... I could retake Dieterschafen.
To strengthen the empire.
You're going to replenish very, very easily.
Your orders.
I could... I want you to track Wulfric, because I want to know where Wulfric's going.
Yes, General.
So we're just going to... Ooh, Invertebrate Brawler. Just going to keep assaulting him, basically, beating him up. And we also need to lure some of these Chaos armies. Now, I do believe I saw a Beastman army around here, and I don't think they've moved. I don't think they've moved. Can we assassinate this Gorball? Because Gorball's literally the worst. So a dead Gorball is well worth the cash. And we need to bring Albrich and Thyrus. Although Thyrus, maybe you can try and... no, you cannot assassinate him, never mind. I want you to try and block armies, because the problem with Chaos is they're flighty. As soon as they see, even at a token resistance, it's, you know, when they're sacking defenceless farmsteads, it's all, for the Dark Gods. As soon as they see an Empire army come over the horizon, suddenly it's like, well, oh shit, I better go and hide somewhere. So we need to slow them down to make sure we can actually catch up with the buggers before they run off. Bloody Chaos, I don't know. Should be braver. Tough, determined, perceptive, confident. I'm not quite sure how often these cycle. You're regal. That's not good enough. I need noble. Being regal is all very well and good, but it's not good enough. Garrison Lord not moved. No, I know. What do I want you to do? What do I want you to do? I could send you off to sack something, but I might just leave you here for the moment. Public order here is not great. How much are you actually beefing this up by? Characters and military presence are 23. We're in range to back up Marienburg if we need to. We're getting some walls at Gorsel, so that's good. And looks like Luon is off to go and see if he can fight some Norskans, which I'm fine by because that will keep them busy. The dwarves down here are actually, I think they've almost broken the back of the Greenskins. It's taken a little while for them to get there. They did lose Mount Squighorn, but the Wood Elves suddenly appeared out of nowhere and destroyed Zvorak, which was a Greenskin settlement, and they were sending out armies from here. So that should actually secure the dwarves' western flank, and they can now concentrate all their armies on moving down to finish off the Greenskins in the Badlands. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to set them a target of Black Crag, because if they can take Black Crag, that's going to slow down Grimgor's ability to recruit armies. It's also going to reduce his income. And then I reckon the dwarves should be in a good place to finish off the Greenskins. Now, the Bloody Hands have got surprisingly strong. And they're going to be a bit of a problem. But fortunately, at the moment, it looks like they're busy with Krokgar. I don't know how much longer he's going to keep them busy, though, because he's been forced back quite significantly. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. So Volkmar, I don't care what you're doing. Here are not moved. Carcass. Oh, bloody Carcass. Yeah, we need you up here. We need all of our agents up here. Apart from, obviously, the Conquer line, who may never leave the Reichland. Blackstone Post. I'm thinking money. I'm thinking cash. And also a marble quarry. And... oh, Carl. We still do have a lot of corruption here. That is a problem. It is getting better-ish, but we need to. I need to upgrade this, get a pub here, get a shrine here as well to try and stem that vampire corruption, because Musalon will create vampire corruption just by himself. Waldemar, you can be immortal because you're a lad. And Elspeth, I'm sort of tempted to scooch up a little bit closer. I think there's a Beastman army around here. So I'm going to sit like here and see if we can lure them in.
For a bid.
And you...
It is for the best.
Is it? Good. You, we're going to get...
Yes, a sound plan.
well, one of them to start off with. We'll get some more. But we'll start off with one. So what is quite interesting is that when it comes to spotting... Oh, stop, Hammerheim's back. Good. Rebellion. Okay, well, we can deal with that. What is interesting is that when you're in ambush, there's actually two roles that can happen. The first is if you get spotted, and I'm not entirely sure whether anything actually in the game at all tells you how easy or hard it is to be spotted. And then it's the actual success of the ambush. So someone can not see you, blunder into an ambush, and then actually not get ambushed. And the chance to spot an army happens at the beginning of the faction's turn, which means I know that there's a Beastman army around here somewhere. I think they're out of range. But I was worried that if the Beastman army was here, they might spot me. But the thing is, because the Warriors of Chaos have their turn before the Beastmen, it means the Warriors of Chaos, because they were so far away over here, they wouldn't have been able to spot me. But had the Beastmen moved first, if they'd spotted me, then the Chaos Warriors would have also spotted me. Once you're spotted for everyone. So it's just a little tip there, is to, if you are near multiple enemy factions, make a note of who's going to move first. Because if they spot you, then everyone's going to spot you. Now, I know there's a Beastman army around here somewhere.
Is it time?
We can't do anything with you. I could... Do I attack? Theodore. Let's go with Woundmaker for you, because I feel like that's the best option. And there's nothing in that army that's particularly concerning. The Hell Cannon's a bit annoying, but that's about it. The problem is, we're going to have to fight them, and then also possibly the Beastmen. But no guts, no glory. Ah, yes, there they are. I reckon we can do this. Probably. I think it's fair to say I might have bitten off more than I can chew in this battle. We've got an army of Chaos Warriors and also one of Beastmen. And the Beastmen have several units of Minotaurs, which of course are the main problem. Well, as much as I fucking love Minotaurs. Look at them go. God, they're so sexy. I mean, not in that way, but you know what I mean. You know, you wouldn't. Well, you would kick one out of bed. I mean, you wouldn't be able to. Literally, just kick the shit out of you, wouldn't he? Anyway, so Chaos Knights on our right flank. Pistolier is going to give them the slip, mostly, but we're also getting some javelins thrown at us and Hell Cannon Blast, which isn't ideal. And because I think I've bitten off more than I can chew, I'm going to corner camp. Yes, do it sometimes. Not proud of it, but sometimes it's quite useful. And I just feel like the enemy would flank the shit out of me if it could. Whenever the AI has more units than you, it will flank the shit out of you. And I just don't feel like... I feel like the more I use Hellstorm rocket batteries, the more I think, actually, they're probably more trouble than they're worth. I'm like, just take cannons. Reckon it can probably do about this. I mean, yeah, well, we'll just see what happens, won't we? So Pistoliers are coming in hot. They've got units chasing them. Some Marauder Horsemen and some Chaos Knights. Marauder Horsemen continue to chuck javelins at me, annoyingly. Whee! And, yeah, right into my... Oh, down goes a Pistolier. 2 Pistoliers. Skewered. But fortunately, they're leading them right into the teeth of our handguns. I felt the problem is, whenever units that the Hellstorm Rocket Battery is targeting get close to your line, your Hellstorm... Yeah, there we go. The Hellstorm Rocket Battery tends to do more damage to you than it does to the enemy. Just like that. So you have to watch them like a bloody hawk. Now, Theodore here is giving us a rousing speech to the men, telling them about how his lance is lovely and shiny, but unfortunately while he's doing that, some Chaos Knights get in amongst our men. He charges in to try and deal with them and does manage to skewer a couple. Down they go. Bop. Down another one goes. Our swordsman's still holding the line quite nicely. Pistoliers trying to pull through so they can hang out at the back here and just shoot over the heads of our men. Elspeth flying her dragon. She flew over, took out the hell cannon with a breath. Where is the hell cannon? The remains of it. There is. Took out the hell cannon with a breath and then fled back towards our line. So nice work there, Elspeth. We don't have to worry about the hell cannon because God knows I've got enough to worry about without having chunks taken out of my army. So Chaos Knight's going to try and get through, but the handgunner's going to... Yep, down you go. Go on, piss off. Now the swordsman, we've got very, very tanky swordsmen. Very high melee defense. But not high enough for the Chaos Spawn, who send our swordsmen flying, despite literally just walking into them. They are literally... Look at these Chaos Spawn just hacking their way through. They're just doing whirlwinds. Just like windmills. That's what it is, windmills. They're just doing windmills. The Demigryph Knight's going to charge in to try and assist. Back us up. Elspeth gets caught by some Chaos Knights, but fortunately she's quite tanky, so she's going to be okay doing that. Theodore going to try and tank some of these Chaos Warriors, so the handguns have some good targets. He'll look after himself, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Meanwhile, more Chaos Warriors now arriving. Charging towards us. Now the Chaos Warriors, of course, the base level Chaos Warriors. Yeah, you probably don't want to show your back, guys. I'm more than happy if you want to, because it means the handguns can obviously not have to worry about your shields, which is fine by me. Elspeth is getting a lot of attention. Truly the belle of the ball. I really need some AoE spells on Elspeth. She has nothing. She's got some debuff, but I do feel like just a purple Son of Xeris. I don't feel like dark magic is particularly useful. Death magic, sorry. Death magic. It's got some good debuffs, but to be honest, I mean, given half the chance, I would prefer to kill the enemy than debuff them. Because they kill them, you don't need to debuff them. They're already dead. So, although we've managed to sort of fend off the Chaos Horde so far, here come the Beastmen. That's right, a second wave now incoming. Chaos Knight's charging in, not getting a very good charge there. They're not going to do much. It's fine. Elspeth is back up in the air. She's killed 9. I mean, that's not as effective as I hoped. Getting a nice little breath attack there. It's going to rack up the kills, though, as she backs up Theodore. Theodore's currently surrounded. And if only we had a purple Son of Xeris, this blob would not be a blob much longer. So here comes the second wave. And unfortunately, our right flank is looking decidedly shaky. We've got the swordsmen and the halberdiers in there. We do have the... Where are they? I've already committed to... Oh, there they are, the Soaring Blades. There they are. We've just committed to Soaring Blades to back up this line. So there they are, some great swords. They're going to hack their way through this Gore herd. The centre of our line also looking a little bit shaky, and we don't really have much to... I mean, there's 60 swordsmen here trying to fend off a huge blob of Chaos Warriors and Beastmen. And I say, Purple Son of Xeris, off. And this is where Balthazar would just murder. Balthazar would be murdering everyone. Although, you know, Fire Breath, that's pretty good as well. 83 kills, takes a big chunk out of the horde there. But just not big enough. It just gets refilled very, very quickly. And our swordsmen slowly starting being pushed back. Especially where the Minotaurs are. The Minotaurs currently tearing their way through the Sons of Sigmar. Obviously these guys are unbreakable, which is great. Unfortunately they're not unkillable. That is somewhat of a problem. But the handguns are trying to pick off the Minotaurs. Boris back here. He's trying to spur on the men. There's not much Winds of Magic left. Unfortunately, he has been healing up the men and trying to do some damage where he can. He's managed to rack up 8 kills. Not great, but unfortunately he gets jumped. Oh no! There's a Chaos Sorcerer and a Beast Lord have suddenly jumped him out of nowhere. And he's just wearing a dress. He's not ready for this. He's down to 98 health. Run, Dolph. Dolph, run. Get out of there, buddy. Get out of there. Why are you running sideways? Leg it, you idiots. He's gone. He's okay. The handguns have pulled back. We need to deal with... Basically, the centre of our line has disintegrated. And so there's a big old horde of beastmen trying to charge on through. We're going to pull back the handguns and just try and use them to support each other and mow down anything by creating a sort of killing zone in the centre here. So all of our guns try and take down these Minotaurs. Not being helped by the fact the Hellstorm rocket battery is blowing holes in our own lines. Thanks very much, guys. We've debuffed these guys over here, so we've reduced their leadership, but unfortunately their leadership is currently very, very good, so they're not running anywhere. The Soaring Blades are, I mean, racking up kills. I feel like we need more greatswords. I feel like, you know, buffing up swordsmen, all very well and good, but it's not going to do the job, is it? Fortunately, the enemy lord has been shot and killed, and we just got the Chaos Sorcerer. He's currently in the midst of some Pistoliers, but the Pistoliers can easily run away, and that's going to leave this Chaos Lord without any cover. Although they are kind of taking him with him. There we go. He's now full of bullets. He's in like a little... and he lost his head. His head came off. His head came off, and with his head coming off, the enemy army breaks and runs. But unfortunately, look at this. Quite a few of them actually getting away. We're going to try and pull up our line as quickly as possible so that those handgunners get some shots in, because we don't really have much left of anything else. I really need to get Elspeth some AoE spells. That would have made that a lot easier. Never mind. I mean, some of our men survived, and that's the main thing, I believe. Let's take the forced labour, because I think we'll need it. Obsidian Trinket, you're dead, okay. They've still got quite a few. I might have to get out of here. In the meantime, let's grab Purple Zone of Xeris, because that could actually be very useful. And let's get out of here. As much as I would love to finish them off,
show me the accused.
Not sure it's going to happen. Yeah, you can block army, because that would be quite useful. But we have, I mean, I feel like we killed a lot of them, and we only really lost one unit. So I'm okay with that. In fact, this could be the moment that we get Alberich in the army. This could be the time it happens. I've been saying I need to get him in the army almost since the beginning of the campaign, since we confederated with Nullen, and I think now is the time. Everyone's it's been a hot topic, and it's going to happen, and we're going to get some of those guys there. Good.
Bring me to my men.
I will. Public order is going to be rubbish, so actually let's move you up here. Because then we could deal with the rebellion when it happens and crush it.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
This place is fairly happy, so what we're going to do is we're going to march down to Marienburg and just bolster that a little bit. There we go. Already that's looking a lot better, and this is looking slightly worse. But, you know, it's fine. Get some tall walls. Everyone likes tall walls. Keeps the neighbours from peeking in, doesn't it?
Call from the heavens.
Yes, you can come down here and try not to die again. I would. That's my advice.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Yes, and not a moment too soon, you've arrived in Kislev to lend assistance to Elspeth to finish off these Chaos Forces, and then of course more Chaos Forces will spawn. Eventually Archaon will spawn, and then we can kill him and win the campaign. Oh, we can't assault you because we do not have enough money.
What does the Emperor bid?
Well, I'm fairly sure he would bid for you to go and hide in the forest, like over here.
Move! Yes.
If you go and hide there, we might be able to ambush. Oh, we've got 3 armies up here. Now, Elspeth obviously took a lot of damage, and I mean, the swordsmen are very, very tanky, but I just feel like this is kind of the problem. Because later on, you fight things like Chaos Warriors, and Chaos Warriors all have high armour, right? Even the bog standard Chaos Warrior has 100 armour, which means swordsmen completely fucking useless against them. Not going to do shit. What you need is great swords because they have the armour piercing damage. So realistically, you probably just want all greatswords. And yes, they can be picked off by missile units, but Chaos don't have any missile units apart from maybe Marauder Horsemen, and even they don't have a lot of them, so you may as well just take all greatswords, which means you may as well leave your swordsmen at home. But obviously take handgunners, because, you know, handgunners. Waldemar, you're not doing anything, and Imminent Rebellion down there. Yes, we know about that though, so that's fine, and we can just end the turn. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. Elspeth's army is really damaged. Handgunners pulling back very quickly. The Hellstorm rocket batteries are just not going to get away. So drop the guns and legging it, because yeah, Minotaurs. Minotaurs going to tear their way through that. There's no way we can stop them. So we're going to hope they run away. Demigryph Knights getting a lovely charge there. And our infantry have managed to pull up just in time, so they're going to be able to fend off the Beastman attack, and Elspeth comes down to lend assistance, sends Beastmen flying everywhere. I mean, her health isn't great. Theodore is fighting an entire blob of units, but we did get that Purple Sun, and that did great work, as we can see Elspeth has 128 kills, which is actually what we wanted. We need some more damaging magic, that's what we need. Dolph is not in a good place. He's got 98 health left. If he tries to overcast, he could well blow himself up. So we need to be a little bit careful there. Demigryphs are selling their lives dearly on our left flank just to try and keep these Minotaurs at bay. The handguns trying to move into position to get some good shots off there, but we're not going to be able to save them. Swordsman and Gore tearing each other apart. Handguns doing their stuff. These Minotaurs are going to be tearing through our line, no problem. How's Theodore doing? Not well. He's down to 812 health, and he's still got the Beast Lord and some Minotaurs trying to murder him. The handguns are going to be overrun any minute now as these Gauls come, or these Ungauls come charging towards them. Elspeth's trying to get their attention. Unfortunately, it's not working, so we need to pull our handguns back to try and allow our other handguns to support the units that are being attacked. Dolph is in the mix, 98 health left, and only wearing a dress, 76 health left. The handguns are picking off Beastmen, 31 health left. He's not looking. Oh no, Dolph! No, Dolph got his head shot off. That is unfortunate. That's sad. That is poor old Dolph. He had everything. He had everything, but apart from more health, of course. The one thing he never had was, I mean, after his head came off, a neck attaching his head to his body. So that's a shame. Truly, he's gone to the big wizard conga line in the sky. A quick debuff of their leadership has sent this Ungor herd running, and that means the handguns can now concentrate on firing on the Minotaurs, which are now trying to cut their way through the 4th unit of handguns, pretty successfully actually. We're taking out our Minotaurs left, right and centre, but the Minotaurs now going to charge us. Oh, one's down. No, he's going to get in. Uh-oh, that's not good. And more follow. These guys have shields, which means they have some defence against our missile attacks, which is less than ideal. So they're going to be carving through our handguns. Our front line is, I mean, they fought to the last, but they're slowly now getting overwhelmed. Elspeth is running away. We do have a unit of Pistoliers here, but they're not going to really do much. The handguns have done fantastic work trying to keep these guys at bay, and we've done an awful lot of damage to the enemy army. You can see all these units, huge chunks taken out of them. Elspeth does come back to the fights, but only briefly, because our army is gone. Yeah, we've lost. What do you know? There were 2 armies there. Quelle surprise. Oh well. Right. We're going to need a new army. Can you get away, Elspeth? I think you're going to be okay. Okay, fine. We can pull back. Elspeth, did Boris die? Was it Boris or was it Dolph? Dolph? Was it Dolph? Oh, not Dolph. Not Dolph. Why must the good and hairy die so young? We'll see who the fool is. Is it me? Critical failure. Okay, good. Assassinate failure. Good. Waldemir's lucky. Elspeth isn't. Is Dolph dead? I'm going to be so upset if Dolph is dead. I think he might be dead. Where's agents? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Dolph is dead. Okay, well. Need a new wizard. One with an untwistable stomach. Ideally. Okay, let's put Elspeth there. And yeah. Okay. So I'm going to get 2 great cannons, I think. And I'm going to get a couple of them. And I'm also going to get... I think I need the Demigryph Knights for the anti-large. So we're going to get that. Our handgunners actually came out of that okay. Amazingly. So that's good. I could get a couple of halberdiers. It's not bad for defending the flank. Do something like that. Plus a wizard. Should I get rid of... Let's get rid of the swordsman. So 17, 18, 19, 20. So we can get 3 more units of great swords and something like that. There we go. Brand new army for Elspeth. Well deserved, I think, considering what happened to the last one. And we had a little rebellion over here, so we can kill that. No problem. Don't know what they were they thought. Don't know what they were doing, but they're dead now. So, well, again, re-dead.
Onwards!
Maximilian von Drac. What a name. Executioner for Karl. Doobie-doobie-doo. Okay, can we get... Okay, public order is now increasing slightly, and Karl can get Deathclaw next turn. Nice. Now, I don't know about making Karl unbreakable, but I mean, I guess it's not the worst, so we'll go with that. And Boris, Dolph's very much more alive. Oh, you can get an Imperial Pegasus. Do I want to give you an Imperial Pegasus? Yes, yes I do. Yes I do. Yes I do. So you're going to go on there. We've got more money coming in thanks to the fact that we're not paying for... Oh, I was going to get... Okay, if I do that...
By the comet.
By the comet indeed. Faithful few. Not too bothered about that. Got a little bit of magic. Do I go for more melee attack? Tools, it's anti-large. The great sword. I don't know about the great sword. That's the only thing. I quite like the silver bullets. I like you being able to pick people off. I'll go with Counter-Strike. Let's go with Counter-Strike and pop you in Elspeth's army. Finally, Alberich is in an army. Holy shit. And Thyrus is going to block this army. Or not. I mean, you know, there was... Or not. Sure. Good job, Thyrus. That was top blocking. Now, considering that army ambushed me and I was considerably... I mean, I was very damaged. I think we did quite well there, actually. They took a hell of a beating. I mean, Elspeth just fought 3 armies and came out of that relative... I mean, okay, her army was pretty much crushed, but she did a significant amount of damage to the enemy. So I reckon now that we've got Balthazar and we've also got bloody Valmir von Rukov... I mean, now, it looks like Wulfric's wandered off And I'm kind of thinking I want to take Dieterschaft, and I'm a little bit concerned that Boris might be heading in this direction. So let's go and do that. Let's go and grab that. And as soon as I can, I want to move Karl eastward to come and help. And what I also want to do is get another steam tank to put in his army. In fact, what I want is Karl to lead a tank division to kill Archaon with. I have a vision in my head of Archaon on the ground while Thomas the Tank Engine and friends kick the ever-living shit out of him. And that in my head, that works out quite nicely. But we'll just have to see whether this vision that I have will come to fruition next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Empire Campaign.